was really strange. Speaking of strange, I've ranted about virtual restaurants before and how much I fucking hate them. Virtual restaurants are dumpster juice garbage, and I genuinely hate how it was only recently that stores started putting on their apps showing you which places are virtual restaurants instead of real ones. How does one attend a virtual restaurant? So virtual restaurants are restaurants that are run out of other restaurants' kitchens, run out of food trucks, or run out of like a specific industry restaurant that houses many, many restaurants. So like if you look on your app and you see, I can't remember any virtual restaurant names, virtual restaurant brands off the top of my head. So let me see if I can find just like a small list. Yeah, Mr. Beast Burger is a virtual one. Help. Yeah, you got the Mr. Beast Burger. You got Tyga Bites, Chef Bill Kim's Pizza, Sarah's Hot Chicken, Citizens, Bad Mother Clucker, Badass Breakfast Burritos, Guy Fieri's Flavor Town Kitchen, Levy's Plant-Based Foods, Central Kitchen Online Food Hall, Moon Bowls, the Sous Vide Kitchen, Chicken Scratch, Stayed, Smokehead's Barbecue, Dough Daddies, Pete's Place, Crispy Chicken Shop, Jackass Burrito, Mac Shop, Rustica Pollo a la Brasa, Mojo's and Plucked, Toscana by Fabio Vivani, Honest Pizza, It's Just Wings. I think everybody's seen It's Just Wings. That's a pretty common one. Hot Box by Wiz, Mariah's Cookies, Flyby, Cosmic Wings, The Wing Experience, Pascali's Pizza and Wings. That's run out of Chucky fucking Cheese. Tender Shack, Bad Mama's Chicken, Jolene's Wings and Beer, The Commons, Cream City Cluckery, Cluster Truck, Plant Shop, The Meltdown, Slow Roast. I was hoping they were gonna have the grilled cheese one that's run out of IHOP. I can't remember that one. It's Just Wings or Chili's? Yeah. Those are Chili's. Pascali's, the Chuck E. Cheese character. There's Hootie's Burger Bar as well, I remember off the top of my head. Hootie's Burger Bar is Hooters. There's a couple run out of IHOP. One of them is like a grilled cheese place. Can I maybe grilled cheese place IHOP? No, it's not gonna tell. Oh wait, IHOP launches 2 virtual brands. What are they called? Oh, Thrilled Cheese and Super Mega Dia. Thrilled Cheese and Super Mega Dia. Those are the ones that are run out of IHOP's kitchen. The IHOP kitchen. You had 4 bony impacted wisdom teeth removed at the same time. You don't remember what you were given. You were given a plastic tip syringe to wash out any food stuck in the sockets until they healed. You remember being fine the next day. Much stronger than me. BLT, sir. I have a very low pain tolerance unless I'm horny. You would not trust any food out of Chuck E. Cheese? Neither would I! I would not want to eat there. He thought I was reading chat names. You saw a guy make a sausage out of a Guy Fieri garbage can? Ew. Ew. It's basically scamming you into buying chain food for the price of mom and pop shops. Yeah. Not only is it scamming you into thinking you're buying from a mom and pop shop, but you're actually just supporting chains, it's negatively affecting mom and pop shops, because not only are there places like IHOP or Chuck E. Cheese or Chili's that will run 1 or 2 or multiple other virtual brands out of their kitchens, but there are large industry kitchens that will take a name of like a mom and pop restaurant in the town and name their giant industry restaurant after that, and their giant industry restaurant will have anywhere between like 40 and 70 different restaurants run out of the same kitchen. So like there was a guy I watched a YouTube video of. I don't have it in my tabs anymore because I didn't think I'd be expanding on virtual brands this much, but he did an experiment where him and his girlfriend, wife, I don't remember if he's married, they ordered like 9 different chicken sandwiches from 9 different restaurants run out of the same exact industrial kitchen that was 9 different virtual brands. each of the chicken sandwiches were the exact same thing, obviously. And some of them, I think some of them were a little bit differently priced as well. And Mr. Beast Burger's also a virtual brand. Joke's on you, COVID lockdowns already killed all the mom and pop shops. Some have survived. You have a small favor, it would mean a lot. What's the favor? What's the favor? You saw that video? Good video. Yeah, I know I posted it in Not Safe for Work, but I can't for the life of me remember the name of the guy. It was unironically really fucking good investigative journalism. Unironically really good. And so Eddie Burback? Yeah, because he made his own think tank to like test people's knowledge of the burgers and see if they could tell which one was fast food and which one was mom and pop food. It is a Burback, because he made it about Burback burgers or some shit. Ah! Yeah! You triggered my brain cells. Thank you! It's predatory to customers, but technically it's fair game because you're also destroying national brands too by degrading them to this. Yeah, but I don't like the predatory nature of it. I think it's awful. He's not even a journalist. He just did way better journalism than any actual journalist. The good ones survived. Visit if you remember seeing it beforehand. Absolutely. I can't wait to go back up north, dude. Posted on stream suggestions. I was watching it last night. Stream suggestions? Oh, you posted the Burback burger. Yeah. So this was the investigation guy I was talking about. If you want to learn more about the fucking brands, it's a really long video. I'll pull it up for like a second. It's a really long video. It's 40 minutes long.
As the 2020s,
but it's really fucking good.
Delivery apps like Uber Eats,
it's really fucking good. Like, look at this man has a mustache you can fucking trust. I trust this man.
You've probably had an experience just like.
Yikes! What do you mean, yikes? It's your late father's birthday. If I could sing happy birthday to your dad, it would mean a lot to you. Oh. Why are you guys yikesing? Link on the chat, please. I already linked it. You wish you could grow a stash like that. Oh, he has yikes on the flag in the background. I'm blind, chat. Please understand. Please understand. You'll trust the mustache. Thank you, Vash. Thank you for having trust in the mustache. He has a mustache you want to ride. No. Can you imagine how wet that would get? That's gross. Do not sexualize the trusty mustache man. I realized it a lot faster than Pippa did. Wait, has Pippa watched this video? Hold on, wait a minute. we got them both. We're both women. The flavor saver. Oh my god. It took Pippa like 5 minutes. I got a little bit of pattern recognition. We're stream looping. It's all connected. The fox is learning. One day, you guys will train me into being a proper domesticated e-girl. She panicked so much when chat spammed yikes. See, I didn't panic because I know I've already said all the yab stuff. I wasn't saying anything weird right now until you guys mentioned mustache rides and I had to tell you to stop objectifying the mustache man. He looks like a GTA character. If I could play this man in GTA, I fucking would. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Stop saying I can't sing. I can't! I'm no sing lady! You lost him 7 years ago? I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry about that, my guy. Hopefully it gets a little bit easier each year. I couldn't imagine. I know I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point too. It makes me sad to think about. The way lies super chats for dead pets, then a Baldo sponsorship, then wine moms and a ruinous midlife crisis. I feel like wine moms aren't my target audience. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the like percentage of females in my audience. Oh my god. But what do you mean lies super chats? What do you mean by that? I like a Baldo. I don't know if I'd want to be sponsored by Baldo though, right? Because like, if I'm gonna fuck a guy, wouldn't I want the dick and not the balls? Like, even if the balls vibrate, I feel like I'd still prefer the dick. I don't know. Maybe I need to try it first? Question mark. The way lies madness sort of sentence structure. Help! Sometimes you don't think it be like it do, but it is. I fucked up that too. Whatever. Help! But you can DP with a baldo? You can DP with damn near about anything. That doesn't help its case. Fox soul. I'm supposed to use both? It sounds stupid. Well, Pippa's now in an advertisement for baldo, so I mean, now you know she's really going places. Congratulations, Pippa. I'm proud of you. Somehow you've managed to get in a sex advertisement before I did. She's really out there. Don't know if someone mentioned this, but someone made an AI video of the presidents rating their favorite phase girls. Yeah, we watched it earlier. It's really fucking good. It's really fucking good. The penis. You can't DP with a baldo unless you break your dick. What? Okay, but hear me out. What if you have the woman in a pile driver position, like when they use the speculums to open their anus to eat cereal out of? Right? You have her in that position, and then you put the dick in one hole but the balls in the other. That's still double penetration, and you wouldn't have to break your dick. What? Welcome, new friends. I feel like that's what comes to mind when somebody says DP with the baldo. Sorry to have to go into that detail skew. Not trying to trauma dump, but it was one of those you have to choose to pull the plug situations. If you have good parents, love and appreciate them while you have the time. Absolutely. Not just your parents. Appreciate anyone you love in your life, right? If you love someone, you have no idea when your last conversation with them might be. I always have the personal life policy that's like, don't go to bed angry. Even if you can't solve a problem, always make sure that you and the other person are as all right as you can be before you go to bed. You never want to end up in a situation where the last thing you said to someone you care about was something said in anger. How do I feel being Joe's favorite? I feel like it makes sense, unfortunately. Although, you know, it would make more sense to be Trump's favorite. I have a ridiculous folder. I'm a porn genius. Don't say that. What's a baldo? Is it a slur for bald people? No, that's baldlets.
We're just waiting for the clown horn to be squeezed.
Go ahead.
I think we may. Is he leaving the room?
Yay!
There we
go. Zolviana, thank you for the 300 biddies. Look at that go! Came back from smoking. Welcome back. But no, baldo is like a sheath that you put your balls in, and then you can use your balls to fuck like they were a dick and not balls. I only know about it because the Tennis Man is sponsored by them, and has come up in Pippa's stream a few times now, too! I'm a porn genius, don't say that! You must have coped because you didn't flinch when I brought it up. You're welcome. Often the last thing you say before going to bed is, fuck Jannies! That's okay, Jannies aren't real people. I don't want solutions, I want to be angry! So a strap-on? Yeah, but it's not just a strap-on, your balls are inside of it. So it's like, I guess, on a scale, a regular strap-on would be okay. Okay, but you're not actively participating, right? But if you put your balls in the baldo, it's less humiliating than if your girlfriend's like, honey, your dick is just too small. Can you wear this cock sheath so I can come for once? It's less humiliating to wear the baldo than the cock sheath. And you're still an active participant, unlike a regular strap-on. Baldo's a furry psyop to introduce the knot to your relationship. I don't like that. Delete these mind images immediately. I don't like. I'm sorry. Attention, new friends. We wish to remind you that Kirsche is an educational stream. That tag is not ironic. We're here to make you think about concepts you never would have on your own. And we hold no remorse regarding this. We now return to the scheduled tangent about testicular sex toys or ghost kitchens, whatever it was supposed to be.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo. I fixed the volume on my peppermint waifu alerts. Are you proud of me? I did it without Nim's help. I'm a strong, independent whammons until my audio breaks again.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo. You've heard your ex say those exact words before. Uh-oh. Dude, if she hit me with the yeah.
Let's celebrate and suck some dick.
If she hit you with the yeah, I need you to wear the strap on so I can come. I'd just kill myself. Don't kill your significant other like I killed the credit card man, okay? Just don't do that. It's so difficult not to. Pee is stored in the balls, and the balls are stored in the baldo. Guess your next drawing will need to be even more cursed. You're welcome. You like gaining curse knowledge? You don't even have to sully your Google search history to learn more? Yeah. Let me Google search for you. My FBI man is already in therapy. Alright? Okay? A special kind of strap-on for men that's used to DP without utilizing the pore balls? A regular strap-on or the cock sheath? I already went over all types of it, you know? So I don't need you anymore. No! No! I need you! You can't leave me! You're not allowed to! Now you remember that there's extensions that you can get for your dick that you wear to increase girth? Not like this. Not like this, dude. Alright. Alright, back to the article. I'll link this guy's video one more time in case people missed the link. Very, very in-depth investigations on ghost kitchens. Really fucking interesting to listen to. Highly recommend. Where is my tab? Where is my tab that contains the ghost chickens? Ghost chicken tab. Ghost chicken tab. Hold on, I lost it. Hold on, I genuinely... Okay, I found it. That was actually faster than I thought.
You psychopath.
I can sing? No, I can't! I can't sing! The French fries on the floor were the first clue. The inspector from the Lexington Health Department knew the Italian restaurant didn't serve them. Where had they come from? She asked. Doo doo doo, mystery French fries. Can't or won't. I can't! Can't sing! If you get strapped with a strap-on and a baldo, does that mean you could triple penetrate? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably, dude. Why can't people just enjoy vanilla sex? I don't care what kind of weird-ass freaky kink some people have as long as they're not doing it in public. As soon as you publicize that shit and you're like, yes, we need to normalize the fact that I like to put on a full gimp suit and prance around like a pretty pony and pull the card with my master on it as he whips my buttocks in full view of Main Street during the parade. Please normalize my fetish. Once we get to that point, I'm like, no, fuck you, and I will make fun of you, you fucking freak.
Ooh, baby, can I have the cum cream?
Sorry you made me Biden's favorite. Ugly Bagstard, untouched you involved me in any way. Thank you. That video was fucking hilarious. That was wonderful. That was beautiful. Thank you for the heckin' 2-month resub, my guy. Thank you. I'm Kirsch's waifu. The tendies tell me I'm a boat girl now. Love boat girls! What did I think about the gimp guy who walks around the city? Trash fire. Your clips aren't showing up for some reason. Sometimes Twitch is hateful and someone will take a clip and then it just won't show up for like several hours. I don't know why. I don't know why Twitch be like that. It's just Twitch doing Twitch thing. Bagstard is a real fun guy. You saying he's a little mushroom, eh? At this point, I should just be the dad. Maybe I should give in and learn to grill. I'm good at grill. That's when she learned the kitchen was preparing meals for several virtual restaurants online. Delivery-only operations with food that is very different from what the kitchen normally serves. In Leominster, look at me, a Massachusetts lady, able to pronounce Massachusetts names. Not calling it Leominster. Ah, look at that. Actually, hold on. This is a pretty funny message. Hold on. This is actually a pretty funny message. What the fuck? I can't read the whole thing. But he fucking started off with, I wanna beat you dead and feed your lifeless body to feral dogs in front of your kids. And he ends it with fucking, we are victory. We are ISIS. Expect us. What is this fucking We Are Legion Anonymous cringe ass copy pasta changing? Holy shit. You're lost. What the fuck is happening? Some bot came in and started spamming a weird ass message. Please post it and not safe for work. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Let me take a screenshot for you. Thank you, Lars, for banning the bot. A screenshot the weird ass text. Here we go. Stream chat. I cut it. Bing, bing, bing.
Not safe for work.
There you go, friends. Grilling might attract the himbos. It would pull you, no cap. For real, barbecue better be bussin' though. No, my place is in the kitchen. I'm sorry, sir. I want my men to smell like hot summer nights, man sweat, and also a little bit of meat. That's the perfect smell. If they could bottle that, I'd appreciate it. Fox goes a million tangents per hour. Vroom! I'm fast! I'm racist! Dare not wear the hijab! Jesus Christ. Meat smell. I love it. Stop stalking you. I can't help it. In Leominster, the health director recently made a similar discovery. After some online sleuthing, he learned that a local pizza restaurant, part of a national chain, had been preparing food for a virtual Chinese restaurant, while a Brazilian steakhouse was cooking up concoctions for a virtual operation specializing in macaroni and cheese dishes. It's like a smoke and mirrors or a shell game, said Joanne Bellinger, Lexington's health director. We licensed this particular restaurant, but on the side, they're running 6 or 7 other things. Many consumers who browse and order food online through third-party companies like Grubhub probably don't think too much about where their wings and burgers come from. And that Burback guy said the same thing. Customers shouldn't have to become investigative journalists to figure out where the fuck their food is coming from. It's kind of ridiculous that it's gotten to that point. I'm gonna be real. She's not looking at chat. You can say how much you love Kier. Chat, I love you too! I love you, chat. Why would they need a license to be a different restaurant? Because of health inspections and other such nonsense that is protective of the consumer? What words are in this are illegal, so you can copy pasta it. It's not so much the words that are illegal, but the concept spoken of therein, as it were. This is about Tim's phantom orders. No, he tried ordering from Thrilled Cheese because he wanted it to be good, but you know. It took him 3 times to understand it was coming from IHOP, though. Drink my Wowder. No, I'm Pippa today. I'm drinking soda. I'm soda today. Speaking of soda, back to virtual kitchens. We had a little sidetrack. We had a little shortcut. We took a little path through the woods, but now we made it back to the main line. Many consumers who browse and order food online through third-party companies like Grubhub probably don't think too much about where their wings and burgers come from. But the question gnaws at some health inspectors amid an explosive rise, nationally in online-only food operations. No one knows how many such operations are running in Massachusetts or nationwide, as there is no central entity that tracks them. But agencies, from local departments to the Food and Drug Administration, are concerned and struggling to catch up. At the same time, restaurant industry leaders and some regulators say these virtual food hubs are safe and pose no more risk than brick-and-mortar operations. A recent study by the National Restaurant Association found about 40% of restaurant operators said they expected more such virtual businesses to open this year, in an industry already estimated to be a $43 billion market. Our regulators haven't kept pace with how technology has changed, said Timothy McDonald, Needham's health director. I think we're just trying to figure out how to regulate this in a safe and responsible manner. Inspectors' main concern is how these restaurants will impact their ability to track food-borne illness. Such cases are already notoriously difficult to trace because the process relies on people's memories of what and where they ate. The growth of virtual restaurants is likely to make that process even more complex. If we think a restaurant is not preparing burgers, and there's a food-borne illness involving burgers, and we think it can't possibly come from that restaurant because they don't prepare burgers, that's a problem. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where like it fucks with all the health quality shit with the food. You gotta know what is coming from where, or else you could be served some actual goy slop, and that'll be a problem. Virtual business idea seems to explain the drop in quality and spread or speed of service in the restaurants. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's terrible. Tim was saying the other day that he waited fucking half an hour in line at a fast food restaurant.
Burger.
Heck, piracy here hasn't been regulated since the 90s. Food piracy. Inspectors are also concerned about an increased potential for so-called cross-contamination events, where consumers are unwittingly exposed to ingredients that they're allergic to. That, inspectors say, can happen if kitchen staff, used to preparing food from the menu at a brick-and-mortar restaurant, may not realize they need a different storage and preparation process for all the virtual operations going on at the same time. I don't want to take business away from a place, but I also want to make sure there's no cross-contamination. Virtual restaurants, sometimes called ghost kitchens, only exist online and can take many forms. Typically, a brick-and-mortar restaurant will launch several virtual restaurants with different names and menus, and prepare the food using its existing kitchen. These virtual brands only appear online and are visible to customers who order on takeout and delivery apps. With little guidance from the state health department, which does not track virtual food operations, the Massachusetts Health Officers Association recently asked its Academic Public Health Corps, comprised of public health students and experts, to research how widespread the phenomenon is in Massachusetts, how various communities are inspecting and licensing them, and what, if any, harm they may cause. They hope to have some answers later this summer. The National Association of County and City Health Officials said in regions where they've heard from local health departments, these virtual restaurants are required to get separate permits and inspections if the central food preparation location can be found. The difficulty lies in identifying these operations, the association said in a statement. The Food and Drug Administration held a 3-day summit last fall, ensuring the safety of foods ordered online and delivered directly to consumers, which included safety concerns about virtual restaurants. The agency said in a statement that it is still studying all the different versions of online food operations and the potential safety risks. Industry leaders say virtual restaurants are safe and don't need separate regulations or permits. Restaurants have run daily specials forever that are not on the menu, so how is this any different? Said Bob Lewis, president of the Massachusetts Restaurant Association. If I am running a second menu out of Bob's Burgers, hey, I love that show! Say I am now running Ann's Chicken Sandwiches, it's no different. It's all food. Robert Earl, chief executive of Earl Enterprises, which owns Bertucci's, Planet Hollywood, and several other chain restaurants, as well as a string of virtual operations, said adding new food items to a menu or even a new virtual restaurant shouldn't impact a health inspection, which, he said, focuses on whether food is being stored and refrigerated properly, whether the place is clean, and the operation has the right equipment. That YouTube video I linked earlier goes over this a little bit as well, where some restaurants that have failed to pass health inspections and have been shut down will then create virtual brands and still operate their kitchen and sell under the virtual brands while their main kitchen is supposed to be shut down for failing to pass health inspections. Did you miss the explanation of what the hell a virtual restaurant is? You did. You did indeed. A virtual restaurant is a restaurant that doesn't really exist. It's fake, and it's run out of a restaurant that already exists, or it's run out of a giant industry kitchen that houses between 20 and 70 different restaurants in one kitchen. So they're claiming to be different restaurants, but they're all the same thing. All the same food being prepared by the same people. Wow, that's fucked. Yeah, it is fucked. It definitely presents an issue insofar as quality and health is concerned. Like, this is just fucked, dude. I was already mistrusting of people handling my food, but you know. They really shouldn't need separate permits, but apparently they can't handle not having them, honestly. Why don't people just cook their own food? Sometimes you're exhausted and you don't want to cook, you know? Sometimes you're just like, fuck, man, I don't want to get up in my kitchen and sit over a stove after I've just been doing stuff all day. I'm just gonna fucking order shit. Restaurant that is delivery only. Yeah. If an inspector would like to have prior knowledge that there are virtual brands, I have no problem with that. All they have to do when they walk through the door is ask that. No one is hiding it. The YouTuber in the video also goes over this, and I've talked about it before as well, how on the delivery apps, until recently, most of these places weren't marked as virtual kitchens. So they were purposely putting out these fake restaurants, these ghost kitchens, on delivery apps to trick people into buying food from places that looked like mom and pop shops, but were either owned by national chains or run out of national chains. Sloppy Joe's closing shop on account of all the roach infestations we've been having. Time to shift gears and focus all effort on fishies, chips, seafood. Yeah, exactly. If they get shut down, they can't just operate under a different name, can they? They can, and they do, and that is one of the problems that has been talked about. So, like, if a Chili's gets shut down for health inspection reasons, they can set up and run their It's Just Wings out of the same Chili's that is shut down for health inspection reasons. Like, legally, if they get caught, they might be in trouble because they've been shut down, but nobody's gonna know that that food is coming from a restaurant that got shut down for health inspection reasons. Feel like even if they were trying to scam like that, wouldn't the food itself prove the lie? Mom and pop food hits different than the corpo slop. You would think that, but that is also something. Can I bring up? Oh, I shouldn't show this while I'm going through my history. Hold on a second. History. The deceptive world of ghost kitchen. Let me see if I can.
As the 2020s have
Beast Burger, where customers were a drive-thru. I was very the very item that
biggest videos in the world and growing, and there are a lot.
My name is Eddie Burback, so let's go with some
real, legitimate focus group in Los Angeles.
Now, to do this, I would need my own virtual restaurant with its own branding. My name is Eddie Burback, so let's go with something like Eddie's Burgers or Burback's Burgers. Burgerback. I also needed a fake logo to put on the packaging of the food. So I'm pretty new to graphic design, but I worked like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days on this logo. I think I did a really great job. There actually might be a path for me in graphic design and not
graphic design is his passion.
So I'm sorry, I'm just very proud of it. As the group entered the room, I realized that I had put up thousands of dollars and the entire point I'm trying to make on the results of this focus group. So my nerves were high.
Hi everyone. Thank you all for coming in today. My name is Jack, and we're holding this group on behalf of an exciting new fast food restaurant, Burback.
Now, before they tasted the burgers, I'll be honest, I was a little vain, and I added a question to see how much people would like my logo.
So
I'd do the same thing if I was in this position.
The official Burback logo, and I want to ask you all, what are your initial thoughts about the logo?
It's lame.
It's lame?
You said, be honest.
No, we want that.
It's kind of bland.
Bland, okay.
It reminds me of The Simpsons.
Oh, that's good. Interesting.
That's a compliment, though.
I guess they just don't have an eye for logos. I guess they're just wrong. Yeah. But it was finally time to taste the burgers. So Burger A was a Carl's Jr. famous star, and Burger B was one that we picked up from a local restaurant down the street. Both burgers had the same ingredients and were repackaged under the Burback logo. So we started by bringing Burger A out to the group. One of them compared it to a Burger King burger, and another person even said this.
Kind of reminds me of a famous star from like Carl's Jr.
I don't see any song.
Man,
You said
knows it's fast
what
food.
from Carl's Jr.?
The famous star.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So he said it reminded him of a Carl's Jr. famous star, but he didn't say that it was a Carl's Jr. famous star. And then Burger B from LA Tavern was brought out to the group. It was immediately clear that they liked this burger much more than the last.
I thought with the bread on this one is a better bite.
They thought the Carl's Jr. burger was bland, but the one from the local restaurant seemed to be a hit. After tasting both burgers, we asked the group to identify which one they thought was a fast food burger and which one they thought came from a local restaurant.
One was fast food.
Yep.
I think.
One was fast food, and you think this one is the family owned?
This feels more homemade.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
To my surprise, they identified the Carl's Jr. burger as a fast food burger and the burger from LA Tavern down the street as a local family-owned restaurant burger. But I don't understand. IHOP and Chili's have been doing this. I thought this was easy to trick people. So we held a second group to see if the results would be the same, testing out two things. One, if they could identify the burger like the first group, and two, if one of them would finally be honest and say they liked my logo.
And I just wanted to ask your honest opinion. What do you think about the logo?
Honestly, basic.
Basic?
Basic
I don't
bitch
get
logo.
the name of it. I need more
Okay.
context. All I think is Burback. Like when it was like, what's a burger back?
Kind of generic.
Okay.
Burback
Yeah,
burger.
it's a focus group, so they're gonna give their honest opinion, and sometimes people's honest opinions can be wrong or dumb or bad or wrong and bad and stupid and hurtful and mean. And after that, the focus group went the exact same as the one before it. They all unanimously voted A for fast food and B for local.
So the second one I think is
Unanimously.
from the local.
Is that kind of everyone's
Yeah.
thought here?
So even though nobody stopped during the taste test and said, I think this is
Yes,
a Carl's
bingo, bango.
Jr.
I was
burger,
rubbing
I
my
think you're
eyeball.
lying to me, I may have wasted thousands of dollars in disproving my own point.
It seems that ghost kitchens aren't that deceiving because people can tell the difference between
But
what's
wait!
a fast food burger and what's a local chain burger, which is a huge bummer because I feel like I put the whole point of the video on this focus group and now I feel like I've been proven wrong.
This part blew my fucking
Or
mind, dude.
I lied. Because while Burger A is a famous star from Carl's Jr., LA Tavern is not a real restaurant. In fact, that photo you saw was a random building that I picked off of Street View. And the focus group did not correctly vote between what was a local restaurant burger and what was a fast food burger because Burger B was Jack in the Box this whole time. Both focus groups tasted
Looks like
two
you're all
fast
fucking
food burgers
dummies!
and incorrectly
I was a dummy
said
too, and I
that
watched
one
this
was
first.
from a local restaurant. So I think it's pretty clear that I made everyone in that focus group look dumb. Now, obviously, I'm joking because they aren't dumb. I lied to the people in that focus group about the food they were eating, and they believed me. And I also lied to you about the food I was feeding them, and you believed me.
Because it is not a person's job when they pay for food
Oh,
to
he's saying the thing I said he
investigate
said.
whether they're being lied to or not. I have spent the first part of this year ordering food and then spending hours trying to figure out how it was made and what the story behind it was. It would be completely normal for a focus group to be held to test which burger tastes better from a company. You know what's not normal? Being part of a focus group where you're being lied to by a YouTuber who's trying to prove a point. Nobody would think that's what was happening. Much like if I went onto a delivery app and tried to order a burger from a local place, it would be insane for me to randomly assume that it's a Chili's, or that it's from one building that has 44 other restaurants running out of it, or that it's from some weird mobile trailer that has a bunch of explosions burning their employees.
Which is real, and he goes over that in the video too. But I just wanted to go over that point because there were people in chat saying that you could tell the difference, and sometimes you might be able to, but other times not so much. I'm gonna post his link again because, like, please, this man did so much fucking research. This is so well put together. It's so good. He's not going after actual food trucks, Cammy. He's going after the virtual kitchens that pretend they're a brick and mortar place, but they're actually just run out of a food truck. Video proves to you that Jack in the Box is better than Carl's Jr. He admitted he lied, so why should you assume he's not lying about his lie? Cobalt, my guy. he had to lie to them, because the point of the focus group was to see if people could identify if food was fast food. And much like people shouldn't assume when they order off of a delivery app, the store that they're ordering from is lying to them about where their food is coming from, people in his focus group shouldn't be assuming he is lying to them, right? Everybody acts in good faith. So the fact that he gave them 2 fast food burgers and not 1 fast food, 1 local burger is the same as a Chili's pretending to be a mom and pop shop, but then actually giving you just fucking Chili's. Just make your own burgers. Sometimes you don't have time. Want someone lie? Why would you trust them again? Chad, I hate you. Chad, I hate you. So this goes back to the no one is hiding it. That's just not true. Health inspectors in Boston have been aware of virtual restaurants for several years, said Lisa Timberlake, spokeswoman for the city's Inspectional Services Department. She said that if the parent brick-and-mortar business is properly permitted and uses the same employees to prepare virtual restaurant orders, the department sees no cause for concern. As long as it's coming for the same restaurant, whatever they want to operate online as, it's still going back to that core business. All of these new innovative ideas and business models are popping up all the time. We want to work with folks. The Chelmsford Health Department last year discovered the local Bertucci's was running 6 virtual restaurants and, after discussions with the company and local establishment, added the names of the virtual operations to Bertucci's permit and treats them as one business. It's worked out fine. We've not had any concerns, issues, or complaints. But Needham's health department recently encountered a significant problem. A Thai restaurant that department closed this spring for repeated health violations opened a virtual Thai restaurant under a new name. The concept of restaurants getting around suspension through online technology is concerning. In Lexington, where the inspector recently stumbled on the company's virtual operations after finding French fries on the floor, the other problems with cleanliness, the health department sent a notice to Bertucci's to cease the virtual portion of its local businesses until the town could review and issue permits. So there you go. There, the article even addresses it. This reminds me of something Frito-Lay has been doing. They've been branding their chips to look like a popular local brand in order to fool customers. That's just like, that's so shitty. I know it's not illegal, but it's still deceptive, and I dislike things like that, you know? I think it's a business ethics issue more than a food safety one. What if you don't want to buy from Puppy Killer, but they pretend to be Puppy Saver? I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I think it's definitely both. Kroger, they do that all the time. Fuck. Here's the real truth you should take from this. Fast food burgers are better than fancy burgers. You know, probably. I'll gobble up some fucking Wendy's like a gremlin, dude. That's why I love Asmongold. He's my Wendy's king. They buy up store chains and you leave the names. What? You can use 720p again. Congratulations! Necrolord only orders food from the Puppy Killer. No, he only fucks human corpses, not puppy corpses, dude. What the hell? You worked at Wendy's and let me tell you it ain't good. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Don't ruin Wendy's for me. It's the only fast food I have left. Why is music pop star dive throwing wolves at people? What? Want to go to Burger King? I would go to a Burger King. Fuck Burger King. What the hell? What do you mean Wendy's is all you have left? Chick-fil-A exists. I used to get catering at my old job from Chick-fil-A. It's kind of overhyped. It's not that great. Shelter burgers, woofing delicious. What the fuck? You bought Premnaseb, sir, and the characters make no sense. Are you telling me that characters in other MOBAs make more sense? I don't think they do. Why wouldn't a pop star have an animal familiar? Yeah, it just makes sense. You can fuck the... Please do not stick your penis in the burger. Chick-fil-A is good, but it's expensive. I don't know. Maybe the Chick-fil-A my work ordered from was just shit, but I don't know. It was very blasé, very middle of the road. I must have had a bad one. The chick fit. The chick the Chick-fil-A here is very good. Leagues did for a while, but then had to fit their entire lore team over some abuse of power. And fire it. Oh. I mean, League doesn't have anything that's less... A pop star flinging spectral wolves at people would fit into League of Legends as well, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not that crazy. You've worked at several restaurants and fast food places. It heavily depends on the quality of the workers there. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Speaking of the quality of workers,